a fun thing. We was able to sit and we can go places. And you can't do that. That's gone. That is absolutely gone. And as I said, to 7% of the restaurants won't even reopen up. So I mean, we have fewer restaurants. That means that when they do open up the thing, that means all the places going to be crowded as hell with 70% of the restaurants.
Kim, can you hear me? Can't hear you. Let's see. Is your audio on?
You're using the computer audio.
Correct. I can hear you now.
I can hear you now. Can you? Yeah, I can. Okay, there I am at the top.
I see you full screen.
Okay, so I see you full screen.
Right. So I look crazy this morning, so forgive me, but just took a shower, just washed my hair, all of that.
No problem. How's your mom?
She's well. I'm going to record. I'm going to ask you a couple of establishing questions. Would you state your name? And if you feel comfortable giving your age, give your age. If not, you don't have to. And also tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Are you rolling?
I am rolling.
Okay. I am Kim Davis. I am from, wait, let's start over. Am I looking at you or am I looking at me?
Just
who am I looking at?
Look at me.
Because does it look like I'm seeing you? I'm looking directly at you?
Right. So it does, but if you look up, you'll be looking kind of weird
at
to me.
myself.
I'm looking up now. So just
okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I am Kim Davis. I am a resident of Tuskegee, Alabama, although I make my home now in Montgomery, Alabama. Born and raised in Tuskegee in 1958. I am 61, will be 62 years old this month. I love my little town, Tuskegee, Alabama, and so many people do who have had and continue to have that Tuskegee experience.
So thank you for that introduction. And the question really is about voting and whether you consider voting to be important.
Voting is extremely important. I come from a town, Tuskegee, Alabama, as I mentioned, where we registered to vote a number of students and community people in Tuskegee, Alabama to elect the nation's first Black sheriff in 1966. How important is that when you know that your mother and your father were among those who registered to vote and voted, and their vote made a difference? In Tuskegee, Alabama, I remember that we had on the city council back in the early 1970s, a majority African Americans on the city council, and how important it was for the council, 3 Blacks and 2 whites and the mayor, to work together. Mayor Keever, remember him very well as well. This was back though in the 1970s, and so it was important, as my brother and I were taught, that when we were eligible to vote, the day we turned 18, we had to register to vote, had to register to vote. And I've been voting ever since. I have not missed an election at all.
So have you ever experienced any problems with voting?
None. End of story. I have not had any challenge when I've gone to vote. Whatever the necessary identification was that I needed, I had it. And the other thing about voting in Tuskegee, people knew who you were, so they could vouch for you as well. And frankly, they were happy to see you come and vote because they knew you were a resident of Tuskegee, Alabama. That's one of the advantages of growing up in a small town. When people know you, they know your family, and by the way, they expected you to come and vote because of your track record of voting.
Well, I want to thank you for participating in this project. I hope I've given you a full understanding of the goals, and it's important to hear your perspective. So again, thank you.
I've enjoyed it. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to participate. Do keep me posted on all of the interviews and then the final version of the production in this Sister City project.
Okay. Thanks, Kim. Have a great day.
All right, you too. We'll talk later.
Take
Bye-bye now.